Hello and welcome back to CloudWords. My name is Mauricio, and in this video we're going to take a look at one of the most popular cloud storage services around, Tresorit. Tresorit gets a lot right when it comes to security and privacy, but we have a few issues when it comes to pricing. If, however, you're looking for a provider for your small business with data centers in Europe, then this Tresorit review is going to be right up your alley. If you're not sure where to start with cloud storage and all that stuff, do go directly to cloudwords.net and click on our cloud storage category. You'll find hundreds of guides, reviews, and articles to help you out. As always, make sure to click that subscribe button and hit the bell to get notified whenever we upload new content to this channel. Tresorit's big claim to fame is security. It uses a zero-knowledge security model, meaning it can't access or decrypt your files even if it wanted to. Although we've seen this model elsewhere, such as with sync.com, there are a great deal of services that don't have it. Dropbox and Google Drive, for example, don't use a zero-knowledge architecture. Now, because of this model, Tresorit is able to provide end-to-end encryption for its users. Your data is encrypted at rest with 256 AES before being transferred to Tresorit servers. The result of this security model is that your data is only usable by you. Tresorit can't decrypt it, and anyone that could steal it wouldn't be able to either. With the technical details done, let's talk about usability. Simply put, Tresorit never gets in your way. The web application works a lot like Dropbox with your files laid out and an easy to understand folder hierarchy. The desktop application is just as easy to use, though it shows a little more detail about files and folders. My only real issue with usability is how Tresorit names folders. It calls folders treasures, which is a German word that roughly translates to safe or vault. Well, let me pronounce it the German way because, well, I'm German. It's called Tresor. It's not the end of the world, of course, but it still takes a little while to get used to it, especially if you switch a lot between several cloud storage providers. And, well, if all you use Tresorit, though, it's probably hardly a problem to get used to the naming conventions. Plus, it's really made up for Tresorit's platform support. Of course, you have the web application and local applications for Windows and Mac, as well as mobile apps for Android and iOS. Tresorit is one of the few cloud storage services with a native Linux application, which is always great to see. Go Team Penguin! On desktop, you can sync files by placing them in your Tresorit folder, just like any other cloud storage application. However, Tresorit also supports network drives. These network drives function like a standard hard drive on your computer, just one that's stored in the cloud. For files that you don't need access to, network drives are a great way to save space on your local drives. Tresorit isn't perfect though. It's a feature-packed cloud storage service that's pretty easy to use and highly secure, and it knows that. For personal users, it's one of the most expensive services on the market, with the 2.5 terabyte plan coming in at nearly $30 per month. We hope that Tresorit will bring down its personal subscription prices soon, and thankfully, it's still a good and very solid option for businesses. A full business subscription, which covers a minimum of 10 users, is under $15 per person, while offering a full terabyte of space for each user. Tresorit also has excellent business features, including company-wide security policies, access logs, and excellent versioning capabilities. You can also choose where data lives for particular teams, which is great for remote workers. Head over to cloudwords.net to compare Tresorit with other services in the field, for example, sync.com for business or Ignite if you're working with larger teams or if you're with an enterprise. My other issues mainly come down to Tresorit's security architecture. The security itself is great, but it's obviously kind of limiting as well. Block level sync, for example, isn't possible with Tresorit. It also doesn't play nicely with third-party services like Trello or Asana, and you can't directly edit files without first decrypting them. This is usually a trade-off you need to make between top-notch security and collaboration or integration of third-party apps. This is something where Google Drive and Dropbox shine, but certainly at the expense of privacy. It's up to you to decide what's more important for your business and yourself. We also found issues during our speed tests. Tresorit is surprisingly fast when uploading files, but downloading files takes far too long. And our testing folders would hang at around 97% for upwards of 5 minutes before fully downloading. Even with these few issues though, it's clear that Tresorit is one of the best cloud storage services around and, well, certainly a great option for businesses. It's a little expensive, well, but considering how easy the platform is to use and how excellent the security is, that's hardly a problem. If you're interested in reading our in-depth analysis of Tresorit, you can find our written article in the description below, as well as a link to sign up. There's a free 5 GB account that you can use, but it's very limited in features and primarily for sending files to other users. While you're down there, make sure to also click the thumbs up and leave a comment with your thoughts on Tresorit. And hopefully I'll see you next time here on this channel.